Okay, so the very first place we want to start is by opening Google Chrome. Always use Google Chrome as your browser. And the second thing is to make sure you are logged in under your BCSD account. So once you're signed into your BCSD account, then you're going to look at these 9 little dots in the upper right hand corner. I call them the waffle grid, and click on them. And here you will see the Google Drive. And you can think of the Google Drive as sort of like the house where all the apps live. And there are so many amazing apps to explore. The most common apps used are Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, which essentially are the simplified version of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So for today, we're going to focus on the Drive and Google Sheets. Let's first start with exploring Google Drive. And what's unique about Google Drive is, as I mentioned, it's the house that holds all the apps. So any documents that you have from all these various apps will be all in one place. So open up your Drive, and you can see there's ways to organize things into files. You can even search in the Drive, but for today, we're just going to focus on the Shared with Me feature. Here in the Shared with Me feature is where you're going to find the FFVP production record and calendar, and anything else that has been shared with you. So you go back to the My Drive, and from there, I'm going to show you another way to quickly access actually from anywhere you can do this, as long as you can see these 3 dots. So let's click on that. And let's say you want to just go straight to Sheets. You want to bypass Drive, click on Sheets. In the Sheets, all you have are all the Google Sheets that you've worked on or has been shared with you. So for today, we're going to look at William Penn's FFVP production record and calendar. Of course, yours will say your school site. And before we jump into the FFV production record, let's talk about these tabs down here. So we're in the month of March, so let's just go ahead and open up March. What this is going to be is the calendar that you will be serving the FFVP items on for that day. And the department secretary will be the one who inputs that information there. So instead of having it sent separate, you will have it along with this record. Okay, so that is what this is. And of course, as you know, that can change for various reasons. So let's go back to the production record. And you notice it's pretty simple. You have the date, your name, and by your name, that means either the manager or the level 3, whomever is filling it out, the item name, the plan, the serve, the temp, notes. Notes are optional. However, everything else needs to be filled in for that day. So what you can do when you're filling in, let's just start over. So put in the date. Today is the 16th, 2021. Let's say you don't like the way that looks. You want to make it 21. Or you can even edit it up here. Okay. And then press tab to go over to the next cell. Tab, right in, and so on. So that is how you're going to fill it out. And once you have it filled out, the next thing that you want to remember is you're not going to print this out and send it in. All of this is going to be documented on this sheet. And this share button up here shows you who can see this and who can edit it. So let's click on the share. And here you'll notice that Barbara, Eric, Christabel, and Michelle can all view this document. So when they need to log in to see your site's FFVP records, they can. There will be 2 additional names here, which will be the managers as well as the level 3s. So you will be an editor, but please do not share this. There's no reason that you would need to share it because the ones who need to have access to it do. Okay. Now let's say you do want to print it out for your own record. So let's talk about the print feature for just a second. So go to File. There's obviously different ways you can do this, but I'm just going to show you this way because I want to show you a little feature here. This feature that pops up on the right-hand side is essentially just another way to edit the document. That's already been done for you. You don't have to do anything with this. Just go ahead. If you want to, you can look down here. You can see that there's 12 sheets here with 25 lines. And even though it doesn't have the name of the month on there, as you fill it out, please put 1 month on each page. Okay, so after you see this, you're just going to go to next to get to the print screen. So let's just take a minute to talk about different ways you can print this out. So let's say this is March and this is April and it's already filled out, but you want to print out a blank one, or you want to fill out one that just 1 month already. So what you will do is you'll go to pages, go to custom, and let's say it's page 4 that you want to print out. There you go. It's just going to pull up that page only. Or maybe you want 4, maybe you want page 8, maybe you want page 7. You can put those there as well. And another quick setting as a side note, just in case you need it, you shouldn't, but just in case you do, is the scale feature. Let's say for some reason you're printing it out and it's not all on one page, but you want your document to be on one page. Use the scale feature. It's really amazing. So print to fittable area, fits paper or custom. You shouldn't need this feature, but in case you do, that's how you access it. Then you just go ahead and print your document. Okay, so that is pretty much how to fill out the FFVP production record. Now, let's talk about accessibility. You know you're going to be doing this practically every day, and you don't want to have to go through the waffle iron grid or through the Google Docs. You don't want to have to go through your drive or go through the email that was shared with you. I'm going to show you 2 really cool ways that you can get to this record quickly. The first way is come up here to the tab, right click, and see where it says pen. Click the pen and see how it just goes to that little narrow one. What's going to happen is every time you open your Chrome, this document will come up. So let's test it. I'm going to go to Google Chrome. And again, you're going to want to make sure you're signed in to your BCSD account. And look what's there. Your production record. Okay. Now, here is another really cool way, and I really like this way. It'll be totally up to you, whatever your preference is. Let's do this. Let's minimize this, highlight the URL, the website address. Copy? Oh no, sorry, just highlight it. You don't have to copy it. Okay, sorry, let's start again. Just highlight it, and then all you're gonna do, right or left click, drag it right over, and it will be on your desktop. And then let's say you just need to get to it quickly, double click, it'll open up right to your record, right to the sheet straight away. Okay, so that is a review on Google Sheet FFVP production record and calendar. Of course, if you have any other questions, always feel free to contact me or anyone else in the department. Have a great day, guys.